What's up, guys? In today's video, we're looking at some tournament gameplay from Known Esports, currently in a grand final against a very stacked team. On the enemy team, we have Xanthi, Selvas, two World of World players as well. We have Toonslim on Glaceon, Dravix, one of 5i's best players on the Azumarill, and Yutao on Snorlax, which is also a great player from France. And yeah, Adesu has been playing the Sandtomb TYRANITAR during this entire tournament, going undefeated, winning every single map that they played, so very consistent. I mean, this team is obviously insane, but him especially playing this Pokemon and playing Sandtomb, so no ancient power. I'm gonna be honest, I pretty much never see Sandtomb being played anywhere, right? It's a completely weird thing to play. And I asked for his emblem build. This right here is the emblem build, so a lot of HP with obviously brown emblems for more attack damage. And then for held items, he went into a Muscle Band, a Body Barrier, and a Focus Band. So very tanky setup as well. Muscle Band obviously just for some damage as well. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time clearing. So early game, as this Pokemon's always quite difficult, right? So let's see if they do something special. But it pretty much always goes into the jungle because you need to get to level 9. You're one of the worst Pokemon until level 9 in the entire game. Because you don't even have a second move until level 9, right? You're stuck on the Dark Pulse and you do absolutely nothing. So I'm going to try and see if his team helps him speedrun to level 9 as fast as possible as well. Looking for an early game from bot side. And Toon also playing Glaceon, which he might have done just to kill TYRANITAR faster. Because Glaceon does percentage damage, so yeah. Oh, that was okay. He did a Dark Pulse into eject button, and the Bulbasaur had no time to react to it, and he gets a nice KO. And now he's going to get a lot of these birds as well. I assume they're going to try to give a lot to him as well. Actually, yeah. He gets the big Altaria. It's already level 6. Looking very, very good in this early game. Going back to his blue buff. It's spawning any moment, so very efficient clearing. You have to be very efficient on this Pokemon. Again, level 9 is all that matters. So we have Toonslim playing the Glaceon, maybe to just counter the TYRANITAR, because TYRANITAR gets a huge amount of special defense, right? Thanks to the Sandstorm passive. And Glaceon on the Icy Spear, or Icy Wind to see what he does percentage damage on level, I think 11 is it? When you get the plus Icy Spear, or Icy Wind. I think it's 10 or 11. And it does a crazy amount of damage to, to high HP targets, and it, and so, very good into TYRANITAR to maybe KO him. Now he's going towards mid lane for the Atarias that spawn. His team is moving in as well, so they're gonna be able to secure off experience probably here. Looking for Dark Pulse, jumping in, and there we go. Now the rip-off is on the Snorlax, maybe they can KO. This Dark Pulse probably could have been a bit later, so they can actually get rooted because he wasn't stoppable. Another Dark Pulse is there, and maybe they can chase also Dravix. And they are just playing well around their jungler so far as well, just helping Adesu get very far ahead. I mean, this is the best team in Europe, right? Like, they just know how to play the game. But their opponents, again, are still very good players too. And again, this is a grand final match, so both teams still play a lot of teams to get here. And I hope I can cast more games in the future again. So he's staying top lane now, going for these Atarias, and it should be level 9 pretty much anytime soon. And we're going to see the Sandtomb. Again, I really I'm not a big fan of it myself, but let's see how much I can do in these games. It's a huge area, so what TYRANITAR does, he jumps forward, and then he can also spawn a wave. And this entire area in the enemy team are slowed in, and take also damage. So he's casting his Unite from the bush, I don't see it coming, runs him with the Dark Pulse. Now he's gonna send him in, he catches two people that already kind of use their escapes, and the Azumarill disappears. So using his Unite out of vision, and then jumping in, so they can't really see it coming. I like it. Seems like a decent play. And it worked out. 20 over KO, not too much, but I mean, you take those. Obviously, they want to KO the goal right now, just so they can do this. Also, he's doing a combo right here. He's doing a Dark Pulse into Sand. I didn't even know that existed. So he casts this Dark Pulse and then jumps in with Sandtomb, and that still works. So similar to like Dark Pulse eject button, the same works on Sandtomb apparently. And he's showing it off. So yeah, no Stone Edge, sadly. Stone Edge is still a bit weird. So yeah, he does Dark Pulse, and then jumps forward. And eject button as well, it just goes super, super deep. But this could be too much right here. There's the wave as well. So after Sandtomb, you get like a wave. You can push people one more time. And they're just going so aggressive right here. There's another Sandtomb. He's still alive right now. The Focus Band is there. Another Sandtomb. And he's actually just living everything. He's so tanky. Like, TYRANITAR is such a monster still. And this push sadly didn't really work out, but he actually lives. Which is huge because he has a lot of experience. Again, the Dark Pulse into Sandtomb combo. I guess it's just gonna do this the entire match to catch people off guard. Kinda like it. I never thought of that actually. I didn't realize that's a combo. Gonna go back to farming. And then, yeah, we just want to get to level 13, 14 if we can for late game. Right now, Tyranitar's in a very good spot. It's one of the best late game Pokemon still in the entire game. It's so impossible to kill late game. It gets so much special defense and defense from its passive. It's an absolute monster. And does a crazy amount of damage too. So he's just looking for farm right now. His team is team fighting, and he's just, he wants experience, which I think is fine. Kept on 16 points right here. But he does have Unite move up, so maybe team fighting would have maybe made a bit better. But I mean, yeah, free experience for a Tyranitar. Take those. His entire team actually dies though, so maybe that wasn't the right play. But again, hindsight. I'm not listening to the voice comms right now. They probably were talking about it, so now they're gonna try and defend. Let's see if they can defend this goal. Gonna jump forward again with the eject button. No Dark Pulse this time. Jumps him very forward. Has the wave as well up. Let's see if he pulls someone in. But no. Plays it safe for now. Late game can be very difficult. Then means also have a Venusaur, so if they get to late game, it could get close. Maybe he just wanted to keep his Unite move for the Regieleki, so he didn't want to teamfight, because he wants to go for this objective instead, which is totally fine as well. And now they can go for it. I mean, Santum is also great zoning, and puts down this huge area you pretty much can't walk in. It just makes teamfighting pretty static, right? And Ancient Power gets you across the map very fast, and then Santum just like, you can't really do too much with it. Let's see if they can get this Regieleki in. It's gonna jump in again with the Dark Pulse Santum combo. Auto takes the Venusaur, pulls him in. I can't quite do it. It's probably going to Unite move right here any moment now. It's going to Unite move. Dark Pulse again. Actually, it Santum's away. I think they realized that they can't KO the Snorlax and Mime on the goal. It's just impossible. Those Pokemon are way too tanky, right? So it just does not work. Santum may actually make this wall as well. Interesting. Boon going very aggressive right here. Trying to get zoned. Yeah, so we sadly missed an opportunity one more time. So I assume there's not going to be another Unite move up right now. Just farming for level 13 and 14 again. Snorlax is defending bot lane, and he can always just be there very fast, and yeah, they're pushing for it. Santuming in. Let's see if they even go for this Mr. Mime here. There's another Dark Pulse, this time the Dark Pulse misses though. And they have to disengage. There's another bottom objective spawning in 20 seconds. I think level 12 should be a bit higher right now, but I mean level 12 is still pretty good as well. They have a huge lead. So pretty much all they just have to do is not make sure they don't lose Rayquaza, and they're gonna have a good time. So going for this bottom Reggie, zoning already, being very aggressive. Like as soon as he puts the Santum down here, it's so hard for the enemy team to walk in, right? We did have Mr. Mime, there's Servas running in. Here's the wave. But I feel like the wave is kind of useless so far. I haven't really seen it too much. There's another Dark Pulse, and I mean, he's just doing it over and over again, but I guess it's kind of working out. There's the wave onto Mr. Mime. Auto takes him again. Another KO. And then Toon Slim also goes down. And now they have 20 seconds left, wipe the enemy team. That's not too bad. Now they have to get in position for Rayquaza. And I guess Santum in the Rayquaza fight is also quite nice. Can they even kill this in time? There's no way, right? They're gonna try. 9 seconds are left. I don't like this play too much. I feel like they should just be in mid. But oh, they look Lucario Knight moving for it. And they actually get it. Alright, okay, they didn't exactly look Lucario Knight, but I actually kind of like it. Now they have so much pressure on top side, and red team is forced to do something. They're jumping in. Mime hitting a huge stun. And now it's using Unite move, finishing off the Azumarill with the execute damage as well. Stomping around. Ooh, Dark Pulse eject button. Jumping in again. And this Pokemon just doesn't die. It's so insane. He's still alive. SD focus band up as well. So very passive build with the body barrier focus band. Nice confusion by Mime. By Bruff. He's looking again for the... Oh, there's the Dark Pulse and Santum again. But actually, I think Mime got just murdered the Glaceon anyways. 1 minute 20 left. There's going to probably be another fight for Rayquaza. But now blue team, or non esports, have a huge lead. Actually going for the blue bar first. And I think they're just letting Dodrio score. Yeah, if Dodrio just scores in the base over again now, it's probably over. So he's checking bot goal. Defending it just in case there's something happening. Staying back as well, because you can always jump forward to maybe surprise someone. Rayquaza's still full HP. So they don't have to worry about anything right now. But gotta be careful. Glaceon has the Icicle Spear bit, right? So it can die very fast. They don't pay attention for it or die now. Rayquaza can disappear. And he's just playing very passive though. I mean, I think this is fine. Playing passive, you don't have to look for too much. He doesn't have Unite move up. And they're on points, they're so far ahead. And 40 seconds left. And now he can maybe jump in. He's still just waiting. I think that's totally fine. And there we go. There's the jump in. Going on to the Snorlax. Who's getting true damage, so he might die. No, he doesn't die through the shield, he has the focus pent up. Gets us Roma Unite move, but he's so tanky, just takes no damage. Another Centum, and you actually can't score against Centum, right? It's like damage hitting you all the time. So even if you're on the goal and try to score, you literally can't score. You're just getting hit by it over and over again. Also, his passive on top of it. And they just have to defend this goal now. That's pretty much game. So they played in the end there. Another Centum eject button. Pulling the Azumarill in. Some more KDA sticking right here. And yeah, I mean, it's looking not too bad, right? Just jumping in, creating a lot of room for his team to do more. And just zoning people away. See, look at the damage. There we go. He actually had 8 KOs, 11 assists, and a good amount of damage as well. 74,000. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can check out Adesu on Twitch, and don't forget to like and subscribe.